Call this meeting to order. Would you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and welcome to our June 7th council meeting. Matt, will you start us out with a roll call?
Counselor West,
Here.
Savage, Batolo,
Here.
Halter, Robinson, Demus,
Here.
Zadi,
Here.
Hickerson,
Here.
Mayor Como.
Here, Councilor's first order of business, I'd entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the city council meeting of May 17th, 2022, and our special council meeting minutes of May 18th, 2022.
So moved, Your Honor.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second? Second. Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're going to move straight into our appointments, of which we have four. Mr. President, members of the council, I submit to you the name of Mara Bradshaw, filling an unexpired term to the Beautification and Tree Committee.
Councilors, Mara Bradshaw has stepped up to fill an unexpired term on the Beautification and Tree Committee. I'd entertain a motion for approval.
So moved, Mr. President.
Motion by Councilor Hickerson. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Bartolo. Roll call, please.
Counselor Batolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West.
Yes. Mayor, you have your appointment.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the council. Item number 2, Mr. President, I submit to you the name of Abby St. Marie to serve first term Parks and Recreation Advisory Board.
Councilors, Abby St. Marie has stepped up for first term on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. I'd entertain a motion for approval.
So moved, Mr. President.
Motion by Councilor Bartolo. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Zadi. Roll call, please.
Counselor Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Batolo.
Yes.
Mayor, you have your appointment.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I would like to say that we had about 4 applicants for this youth position on the Parks and Rec Board. Very well-written letters. Went through, graded them best we could, but all 4 were just fantastic, and we appreciate the effort that these young ones have put in, and we look forward to good things from Abby. Mr. President, I submit to you the name of Lacey Brown to serve first term on Planning and Zoning Commission.
Councilors, Lacey Brown has stepped up for first term on the Planning and Zoning Commission. I'd entertain a motion for approval.
I'll move to approve.
Motion by Councilor Zadi. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Demus. Roll call, please.
Counselor Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
Demus.
Yes.
Mayor, you have your appointment.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the council. Item number 4, Mr. President, I am going to recuse myself because I am appointing myself to the Sweetwater Economic Development Coalition. So if you would.
Councilors, Tim Como has appointed himself to serve on the Sweetwater Economic Development Coalition for a second term. I'd entertain a motion for approval.
So moved, Mr. President.
Got a motion by Councilor Hickerson. We have a second.
Second.
Second by Councilor Bartolo. Roll call, please.
Counselor Hickerson,
I suppose yes.
Batolo,
Yeah.
West,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi.
Yes.
Mayor, you have your own appointment. Motion fails.
Was close.
Oh, not really.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President, members of the council. I'm just going to move us on to the petition section of our agenda. I would ask if there's anyone here tonight wishing to address the city council on any issue whatsoever, this is your time to do so. The podium is open for you. Come on down, state your name. None? Hearing none, I'm going to close the petition section of our agenda, move on to the council committee and board reports. Councilors, item number 1, we have the Parks and Rec Advisory Board meeting minutes of April 14, 2022. 2, the Joint Powers Combined Communication meeting minutes of April 18, 2022. 3, the Joint Powers Telecom Board meeting minutes of April 21st, 2022. 4, the Main Street Board meeting minutes of May 2nd, 2022. And I would ask, are there any other council committee or board reports that wish to come forward? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion to approve the council committee and board reports and place on file.
So moved.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? This brings us to correspondence, councilors. We have one item in correspondence, the letter from Wyoming Retirement System. If there's any questions, feel free to bring them up. If not, I would entertain a motion to approve the correspondence and place on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. President. Do we have a second?
Second.
We do have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, this moves on to the bills and claims. Councilors, I would entertain a motion to approve the bills and claims for June 7th, 2022.
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus,
I make a motion to approve the bills and claims for June 7th, 2022.
we do have a motion to approve the bills and claims for June 7th, 2022. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed?
Abstained.
Let the record show. Item number 2, the salaries for May 23rd, 2022. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus.
I make a motion to approve the salaries for May 23rd, 2022.
We do have a motion to approve the salaries for May 23rd, 2022. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? This brings us on to new business items. Councilors, item number 1 is the request from the Red Desert Roundup Rodeo Parade Chairman for approval of the Red Desert Roundup Rodeo Parade route scheduled to take place on July 30th, 2022, beginning at 9 a.m. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus.
I make a motion to approve this request.
We do have a motion to honor this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And item number 2 is a request from the Sweetwater Events Complex for 5 malt beverage permits for the Wyoming's Big Show from August 2nd through the 6th, 2022, with various times and locations within the Sweetwater County Fairgrounds. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo,
move to approve this request.
we do have a motion to honor this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed?
Abstain.
Let the record show. Moving on to resolutions, councilors. Resolution 2022-59 was tabled on 5/17/22 for some revisions. I would entertain a motion to remove Resolution 2022-59 off the table for action.
So moved, Your Honor.
You have a motion. Do we have a second on the removal? We got a second. Roll call on the removal.
Counselor West,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes, with that, councilors, resolution 2022-59.
A resolution accepting and approving an employee assistance program agreement between Jerry Post and the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs to execute said agreement on behalf of the city.
Okay, councilors, this in its new form should be what we were after. What's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Mr. President,
move to approve Resolution 2022-59.
we do have a motion to approve resolution 2022-59. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Patolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 2, Resolution 2022-65.
A resolution authorizing Timothy A. Como, acting in his capacity as chairman of the board for the Rock Springs Housing Authority, to accept a capital fund program amendment for the federal fiscal year 2022 for the purpose of receiving $380,273 and authorizing the supervisor of housing and community resources to execute the capital fund program amendment.
Counselors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus.
I make a motion to approve Resolution 2022-65.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2022-65 from the Housing Authority. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Patolo,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes, just kind of an FYI too, we just had a visit from HUD and had great things to say. We had a long discussion over the future of housing and plans that we would like to see in the future. And April, thanks for all your hard work, and Matthew for all the support that you give. But they had great things to say, and I look forward to good things to come as we move the Housing Authority forward. Item number 3, Resolution 2022-66.
A resolution accepting and approving an addendum to the collective bargaining agreement with the International Union of United Mine Workers of America and directing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said addendum on behalf of said city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo.
move to approve Resolution 2022-66.
We have a motion to approve Resolution 2022-66. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Patolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 4, Resolution 2022-67.
A resolution accepting and approving a proposal from McGee, Hearn and Pies LLP, certified public accountants and consultants, to audit the financial records of the city of Rock Springs for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2022, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute and confirm said proposal on behalf of the city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Hickerson.
I move to approve Resolution 2022-67.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2022-67. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Patolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 5, Resolution 2022-68.
A resolution accepting and approving a memorandum of understanding between the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, the city of Green River, Wyoming, and Sweetwater County, Wyoming, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the city of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said memorandum of understanding on behalf of said city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Mr. President,
move to approve Resolution 2022-68.
we do have a motion to approve Resolution 2022-68. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor West,
Yes.
Patolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. And item number 6, Resolution 2022-69.
A resolution accepting Amendment 1 to the Preservation Covenant Agreement between the State of Wyoming Department of State Parks and Cultural Resources, State Historic Preservation Office, and the City of Rock Springs, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said Amendment 1 on behalf of the city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Hickerson.
I I move to approve resolution 2022-69.
We have a motion to approve resolution 2022-69. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Batolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 7, resolution 2022-70.
A resolution accepting and approving an agreement for engineering services between the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, the City of Green River, Wyoming, jointly, and Forsgren Associates, Inc., in the amount of $126,600, and authorizing Timothy Acomo as mayor and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk to execute said agreement on behalf of the City of Rock Springs.
Counselors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo?
move to approve 2022-70.
We do have a motion to approve resolution 2022-70. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 8 is resolution 2022-71.
A resolution accepting a warranty deed from Nelson McThomas Investments, a Wyoming general partnership, and authorizing Timothy Acomo as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to accept said warranty deed on behalf of said city.
Counselors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus?
I make a motion to approve resolution 2022-71.
Counselors, we do have a motion to approve resolution 2022-71. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Zadi,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Abstain, being as the firm in which I am employed wrote the legal description for the property. Item number 9, resolution 2022-72.
A resolution approving and adopting a job description for the position of mechanic helper at pay grade 26 with the Parks and Recreation, Wataha Recreation Area for the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Counselors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Zadi?
move to approve resolution 2022-72.
We do have a motion to approve resolution 2022-72. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Hickerson,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. And item number 10, resolution 2022-73.
A resolution approving and adopting a job description for the position of facility maintenance supervisor at pay grade 53 with the Parks and Recreation, Wataha Recreation Area for the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Counselors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Hickerson.
I move to approve resolution 2022-73.
We do have a motion to approve resolution 2022-73. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor West,
No.
Batolo,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Zadi,
Yeah.
Hickerson,
No.
Mayor Como.
Yes.
14.
6-4-2. Okay, this is gonna bring us on to the ordinance section of our agenda. Ordinance 2022-07 is on second reading and failed, but we're gonna continue through the readings, just in case there's comments that need to be made. So with that, ordinance 2022-07, second reading.
An ordinance amending the official zoning map of the City of Rock Springs from I-2 heavy industrial to the zoning designation of R3 medium density residential, a parcel of land totaling 59.43 acres and located in all of the east half of Section 22, Township 19, North Range 105 West, 6th Principal Meridian, and a tract of land located in number 20 of Section 22, resurvey of Township 19, North Range 105 West, 6th Principal Meridian in the city of Rock Springs, County of Sweetwater, state of Wyoming.
Item number 2, ordinance 2022-08, second reading.
An ordinance amending the official zoning map of the city of Rock Springs from R3 medium density residential to the zoning designation of B2 CD Community Business District Conditional District, a parcel of land totaling 14.470 acres and located in Section 27, Resurvey Township 19, North Range 105 West of the 6th Principal Meridian in the city of Rock Springs, County of Sweetwater, state of Wyoming.
Item number 3, ordinance 2022-09, second reading.
An ordinance amending Article 1-7 entitled Council Meetings, Order of Business, Rules, and Committees of the Ordinance of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, whereas the governing body of the City of Rock Springs desires to modify Article 1-7 entitled Council Meetings, Order of Business, Rules, and Committees, Section 1701, 1703, 1704, and 1707 of the ordinances of the City of Rock Springs for the purpose of updating and clarifying the governing body's procedural rules.
Councilors, with no further business to come before this governing body, this meeting is adjourned.